where you look, you see white Jesus.
Now, keep in mind, in the Bible, when you look in the scriptures, when you look in the scriptures, and we can get them for you.
Right.
This right here is a man named Cesare Borgia.
Yeah, yeah.
And
His father was a
Pope Alexander VI of Rome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they painted his face.
Leonardo
Exactly.
da Vinci and Michelangelo had them paint that scripture.
Right.
I mean, paint that picture of him to be the new image of Christ. But when you look in the Bible, in Daniel's and Revelations, this is how he would look. You know what I'm saying? Just a depiction.
Right.
But this was set up for white supremacy.
Right.
Okay, because when you when you look at this being beaten into our people for over 400 plus years, when we see this, we see our oppressors as, well, God look like them.
Right.
So it's already in our mind frame that, damn, so we got to be subjected to them because we know God look like them.
Right.
It's just white supremacy.
Right.
But it says in the last days we was going to wake up to who we really were. Okay, and that's what we're doing now. All right? Go ahead, you got a precinct.
This is First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen.
Okay, so that's when they laid open the Bible, and the heathen, what they did,
They sought to paint the likeness of their images.
so they took everybody, not just the one they called Jesus. They took Moses, Samson, King James, everybody. All these were Negroes. You know what I'm saying? They was dark-skinned people. But they opened up the Bible and said, okay, because they knew their time of rule was coming back in. So they came back into rulership, and it was like, damn, so how can we deceive the world? What better way than to give them a religion, and in their religion have a picture of somebody that looked like us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's white supremacy at its finest. Okay? Iconoclasm. Iconoclasm. That's what it is. Like when you take an image and you put it looking like yours. Okay, let me get Job 9:24. That's what you're. Now watch this. This is gonna basically tell you what they did. Go ahead.
Job chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Now who ruling right now? The white man. It said the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. A way to tell if someone's ruling, you know, one of the main things you can do is look at the face on the currency you use.
Right.
Because everybody ruling, they're gonna put their face on the money. Okay? Go ahead.
And it says it's given into the hands. And like when you put something in your hand, what you doing with it? Controlling.
Yeah.
And it says he covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges. Okay? The one they call Jesus Christ, that's the ultimate judge. Okay? So, they covered his face. Now, if we were talking about, it said it was given into the hands of the wicked, if it was Chinese people doing this, then you have a Chinese image.
Right.
So it's given into the hand of the wicked. So whoever the images look like will be the person that's ruling right now.
Right.
Okay?
Now, I see you have 666 depicted on the picture right there. Now 666, I would take that as, they say that's the sign of the devil, but that's the white man saying that that's the sign of the devil. Because you got 666 also is certain minerals of life also.
So you going into that Egyptian?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, talk to me.
Yeah, I know. I already know where you're going,
Okay.
bro, through the spirit. But 666 is like a barcode. Okay, if you Google Obamacare page 1004, the mark of the beast is a microchip that they plan on putting into everybody. If you could get on your phone right now and Google.
I already know about that, but further than that is your birth certificate.
Yeah,
your birth certificate is already.
You two people.
Yeah, you two people. You know, they already have still slave ownership of you because when the day that you're born, they already you're already coded.
They got all caps on what the government have, and when you write your name, it's lowercase. So when you die, you basically two people. That's it. They'll sell you to another country.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you're basically owned by a bank too.
Yeah, you're owned by a bank because if you look on your Social Security card, it's got like a letter, and if you look, that letter represents a certain bank. If you look on, say my Social Security card has an L on it, and you look on a dollar bill and it has an L and it says property of Chicago, Illinois. That means Chicago, Illinois, that bank there, they own me.
Right.
You know? So it all goes back to
what we talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Being lost.
Being lost.
Right.
We was lost and we didn't know none of these things because if we would have came out here 40, 50 years ago and done this, man, them people would have hung us from a damn tree.
Probably been in the water.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I saw you cringe when I was speaking of Egypt.
Nah,
Timothy.
yeah, we not Egyptians, bro. We was in slavery in Egypt. Okay, and
So you saying that then we're Hebrews?
we the true Hebrews, and the thing is, Egypt's not good no more. I mean, what is it for? It was destroyed. It's never gonna rise again. Okay, so Egypt had its time, but the Egyptians are. Give me the Bible dictionary.
So you saying that those kings and queens over there were not actually
Had nothing to do with us. I got nothing to do with us. We was in slavery now. Now watch this. Give me Ham real quick.
All right, this is the definition of Ham from the Bible dictionary. All right, it says Ham, which is the Egyptians, what would be the Africans. It says the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood. And one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
You believe in the flood?
yes.
Okay.
All right, he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
So he became the progenitor or the forefather of the dark races, because people think just because we look just like Africans, the same skin complexion, that we're the same people, and we're not. See, people think Obama and us are the same, and we're not. But finish that real quick.
All right, it says not the Negroes, but the Egyptians.
But the Egyptians,
the Ethiopians, the Libyans, and Canaanites.
and Canaanites. Okay, so that's who the Hamitic people are. I've talked to Africans when I was in Houston, and they know we two different people. They know we're not the same. They're like, they call us a cutter. You know what I'm saying? And I think
Cotton picker.
Cotton picker. That's what they call us. They know we two different people, bro. We're not the same. All right.
This is Exodus 11:7. But against any children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how the Lord do it put a difference between Egyptians and Israel.
Yes.
And that's who we
So
are.
you're saying that we're not Egyptians, we are
Israelites.
Israelites.
The Hebrews that walked through the sea with Moses, that was all us.
I'm gonna bring you back
That
up.
was all us, bro.
So we have no descendant of being a Moor.
The Moor, you know what Moor means? Moor just means black. Okay, like the Moors, we ruled in I think it was Scotland, England. We actually ruled there. You ever heard of Sicily in Italy? A lot of those people are us, because the Moors went through there and like they killing the men off and raping the women.
Right.
Okay, so a lot of our people are still there, still from there. You might see a Sicilian walking, and they'd be like, damn, something about their flavor. It's like it hits close to home. You know what I'm saying? This is something that really gets people. We are actually closer to the white man than we are Africans, because we actually came from the same like mother and father.
See,
okay?
Because we Hebrew Israelites, they are Hebrew Edomites.
Yeah.
That's just
It's a separation though. They was put up on this planet to be the wicked, and they do a damn good job at it.
They do.
They do a damn good job at it.
Everything they touch, they destroy.
And this is they come out the womb lying. Everything they do is a lie. They had over 400 treaties with the Native American Indians, and broke every one of them.
Exactly, broke every one
Broke
of them.
every one of them.
And they're about to do that today with the pipeline.
Yeah. But I don't get. I dib and dabble a little with the politics, the political stuff. I mean, because you have to be aware of your surroundings.
Right.
But them scriptures where it's at, man. Them scriptures is where it's at. Go ahead.
This is Genesis 25 in verse 22. All right, it says, and the children struggled within her. There was Jacob and Esau. All right, the so-called Israelite and the so-called Caucasian. All right, it says, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire with the Most High. And the Most High said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. So there was 2 different nations. It wasn't, even though there was twins, there was 2 different nations.
2 different nations, and that sounds like that was a miracle right there. Okay, what woman you know could have 2 nations of people inside her womb? But it was all set up by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew that this one that come out, this vessel, or this one that comes out, I'm gonna honor him, but the other one, I'm gonna dishonor. One was for good, and one was for evil.
Yeah,
They was them reincarnated.
They was
That was them reincarnated.
Right.
That was them reincarnated. Yeah. Because Cain did what? Slew Abel.
Brother,
What the white man doing to us right now?
Slaying his brother.
Slaying his brother. Same thing, bro. Same thing.
Hey. Oh, yeah, I was just about to bring it up. Damn.
Scared, bro.
It says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other.
Now who's stronger?
Well, it appears to be the white man,
No,
right?
no, no,
No,
no.
no,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
about like
Physically.
physically.
Oh, physically, we are the
Football,
dominant. You've seen the
basketball.
Olympics just now.
Yeah. There you go.
Anatomically, I mean, mentally, they try to portray us as not being smart. But
Yeah.
if you look at so many colleges, we got a lot of people going to college, graduating at a higher rate than before, you know.
Yeah, but that right there, that's all his knowledge.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at inventions,
Mhm.
man, we invented everything. And
Yeah,
you know what they do?
yes.
They
take
can't
it
have
back.
they can't have their slave
Right.
smarter than their slave owner.
Right.
Okay, so they like, okay, yeah, okay, you did that. Well, I'm gonna take credit for it.
Right. It's
You know
like the
what I'm
man, Henry Ford.
Yeah, Henry Ford.
Yeah.
That black man.
Yeah,
said
That was the
Yeah.
election.
it only because he didn't have the knowledge to patent it.
Uh-huh.
And when he didn't patent it, Ford came in, took it patent, and went with it.
And that's why the white man is the devil. People get mixed up when they hear devil. It's just Latin for diablos, which means deceiver.
Right.
And they've been deceiving the whole earth. But it says in I think it's 1 Corinthians 9:4-9. It's in the last days was gonna wake up.
So tell me about the Antichrist.
It's many antichrists. That's in Revelation.
Right.
Antichrist is not one person.
Okay.
You see what we speaking? This is truth. If anyone comes against that will make them an antichrist. Anti just means against.
Okay.
And Christ is a Latin word, so that word right there in the Hebrew is Hamashiach. You know what I'm saying? So Hamashiach, it's kind of like anointed savior, you know, but the way they use it today is when they speak, because the Bible was translated from Hebrew to English, and from Greek and Latin to English.
Would you say that the Bible is distorted because...
Nah.
Now hear me out when I say this. Because it's been rewritten and written and rewritten and written. And I say that because of King James.
Okay.
King James, he's changed it, what 4 times?
King James didn't change. Give me the Bible dictionary.
Let me bring out this precept right
Go
there.
ahead.
Go to
Go back to
King James first.
the Antichrist. Hereby we know that the Spirit of the Most High, every spirit that confesses YAHAWASHI HaMashiach is come in the flesh of the Most High. And every spirit that confesses not that YAHAWASHI HaMashiach is come in the flesh and not of the Most High. And this is that spirit of Antichrist.
It's the spirit. It's just not believing the truth when it's told to you. It's not one person that's gonna be the Antichrist. You can have many Antichrists. Okay.
If you don't believe that the Lord is a so-called black man, then you're an Antichrist.
You're an Antichrist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We know he's from the tribe of Judah and he's dark. It said his skin's like bronze if it burned in the furnace. But
Yeah.
King James, all King James was, people think King James was this white gay man. King James was dark, like black.
Right.
I think his brother name was Blackie or something like that. Mom, they like that. The names they gave him was like way like you just knew he was dark. And then when he ruled, the time period was called the Dark Ages. Now they would have you believe in schools that the Dark Ages was a time of darkness where like the society was in failure. But it was just when we ruled the land for 1,000 years. Okay, so it was just when we were in rulership. That's why they call it the Dark Ages. But they say the best thing to do to hide something from a black man is put it in the book, because they know we're not gonna read nothing.
Right.
Like when we was in Scotland. What
Yeah.
Scotland means?
What
Black
Scotland
land.
means? Scotland means black land.
No?
Scotland means black land.
You say King James.
King James Version. It's the Bible. But King James, all he did, because he knew he was about to be overthrown. So it was 47 of the best Hebrew and Greek and Latin scholars. And what they did was, they just translated it. They translated it from Hebrew, Greek, and Latin to the English, because it was all done by the Most High. He knew that we was going to be over here because it was prophesied that we was going to come over here in slave ships, and that we would be speaking another language, which we never knew. Okay, so when we got here, he already had the book translated over, set up for us. So we get here, and what we done now. Why you think when we first got here, the one thing they wanted us not to do was read? Because they know Nat Turner. When he started reading, you see what he did? He like, damn, this shit not lining up. And he said, the spirit jumped on me, and what he started doing, decapitating white folks. You know?